Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. He lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game. Let's go!
And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, going to heave it downfield.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's an outbound, a catch made. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get deep powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra point now right down the middle. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense.
6-9-1, Gators far. Get set, get set.
Ball handed off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. It's Bickley. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So ball with the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that will pick up a first down. He'll spot it at 38.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the defense wraps him up.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a big game deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Throws a stiff arm. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Wolverines are on the move here. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Bites off the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, Nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. I'm still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down play coming up. They'll try the right side on the toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking right. This one caught. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. Breaks into the... Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed in the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here comes a handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaking tackles. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Batuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it second and short. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a screen pass to the running back. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
On the set. Easy.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the interception taken to the house, a big six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Heading left for the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. You wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Incomplete with his head as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Okay, ready?
He drops back in the gun. He's got a man down the middle. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt will be from 42 yards out, right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Is back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
And now the running back's got it again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Trying to come all the way back.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Let's it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Wolverines with first and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He just throws the ball away there. Nobody else with excellent coverage. Now a second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass complete on a crosser. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defensive and run fits on that play.
and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll feed it back again. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll run the option. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And he's brought down after a big first down game. His second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. A strong fight back. So with timeout pressure, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point gets them into the touchdown, 31-24. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
A really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's a football play right there. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far. And the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Bickley. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Second down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially keeping it good.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. The shotgun, he's probing the secondary, taking a shot here, and he's got it. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. And the comeback continues. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Gringo, Gringo. Gorilla, Gorilla. Ready.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception or maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful.